Stop talking, Exotal.
You shut the fuck.
Yep, that's the intro. Awesome. What's up, bitches?
Yo, that's pretty
Sup,
toxic,
bitch?
man. I don't like being referred to in that
Episode 4
way.
or whatever.
Episode 4 or whatever. Also, I'd like to formally apologise for calling Moester a bitch.
What?
That was
Thank you very
bad.
much.
Welcome
Apology
to
accepted.
Welcome to Ridercast, Rider Camp, Rider. Shut up. It's episode 3, I guess. I think it's 3.
Yeah,
3, I
that's-
think, yeah.
We're here with the main fucking trio. It's me, Right Bricks, never lost a tournament match. From San Francisco himself, it's Sinfin and Exotile. We don't really know who this guy is.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah,
I am
this guy?
from toilet.
Can we
That
keep him
is all
out?
you need.
he's from the toilet. And we are joined with
Yeah.
our special guests, the man, the myth, the legend. It's only fucking Crimson Gaia again. We couldn't get rid of him. He forced us to do this.
Yeah.
And toilet humor man Moester himself.
Hello, yo.
What's good, cuz? Happy New Year, you fuckwits, I suppose. It is a new year,
I mean, you're only 10 days late.
Yeah.
9 days late, actually. Me and
9
you are in
days
the
late.
same time zone, so you can't get away with being like, well, it's actually the 10th where I am.
Fuck.
What are your New Year's resolutions? Mine is to stop being me.
Aw.
Mine stop being fat, probably.
You're not
Sad.
fat, Exotile. You're literally
I'm
skinny as a fucking
obese,
twig.
Bro. Like, I'm
You are-
literally
you
like
are
a fucking
literally
beach
a
ball, bro.
twig.
I had 2 and I failed them both on day 1.
Really?
What were they?
What
Yeah.
were they?
I had 2 resolutions. One was to write my CV, which I didn't do. I did it on day 2. And the other one was to be drunk every day of the year. And I failed that one as well.
I mean,
Rip.
I mean, thank God you failed it. You might be dead 10 days in if you were succeeding in that.
Nice vibes, bro. It's vibes.
But don't you have that condition which makes you drunk all the time anyway?
Kind of, yeah. But that's only like balance. That's not like, or like, that's only physical. It's not mental. It's all the bad bits without the good bits.
Yeah, you don't feel it. You don't feel like, hey, happy go Larry.
I
You
don't
just-
feel all cuddly and happy and shit.
You just
I
can't
just
keep
feel
it back. You actually get the bad. That's a really bad end of the stick. Holy shit. Maybe that's why you're so fucking set on this toilet humor gig.
True.
Because you actually feel like shit. So you just
Dude, I
want
got that motivation.
Yeah, you just want to remind everyone else of shit.
Yeah. No, just
Hog.
the facilities in which one would normally take said shit.
The facility.
Have you ever shit in a bidet?
No.
In?
Why would I do that?
I should, bro.
I'm
I
sorry,
should.
we have people that we know who've shit in a urinal is suddenly shitting in a bidet, like, out of the question.
A bidet is like a tiny, like, little tube, bro, and it's like,
Yeah,
a
if you
bidet.
got a small ass. Shit in a bidet.
Yo.
I don't want to picture that, man.
I'm gonna shit in the bidet. Hey. Moving on.
The bidet
Holy
shit.
fuck, this is derailed.
Can we stop getting sidetracked? Like, this
Still
is
getting
crazy.
sidetracked by shit humor.
That's the kind of effects I have, boys. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine because it's actually funnier. We're not actually funny without Moester. We need Moester
Sad.
and Crimson Gaia. Our special guests on Ridercast episode 3. Go subscribe. We need 10 million. I'm still set on this day.
We're going for the
10 million
diamond
this
plaque.
year.
10
I
mil.
all
like
you
I
know.
like the what's the word?
Determination. Yeah, the boldness.
Determination, them
Dude,
ones.
Dude, what can I say? I want that diamond plaque on my wall. I'm going to use it to wipe my ass.
And the best thing is, it's recyclable. Yo,
Yes,
very important in
dude.
today's modern green world.
Fucking hell.
Society.
There are games coming out in 2021, boys. Did you know that? Video games.
No, I actually
Games.
did.
Not just
Crazy.
games, but
Wow.
games featuring video. And
Actually, my
what
mom
is a
says
game?
my mom says that everything's gonna go to shit this year, and we're all gonna have to grow our own food, and money don't matter, money won't matter, and yeah, games won't exist.
when your mum says that everything's going to go to shit last year, was she awake last year? It kind of already
No, she was
happened.
actually
She
lying.
kind of missed
Yeah.
the rerun.
Essentially, remember, you know how like God flooded the world.
Yes.
Well,
What, like-
flooded.
Ages ago, when
In that
Noah
boat.
was like vibing on his
super-
boat.
Yeah.
It's super lazy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Apparently, man's gonna do that again, but just somehow just kill everybody. Yeah.
It's just gonna rain a lot. But it already does that here, bro. Like, if you live in the countryside here, you get flooded quite a bit.
Well, yeah, of course. Because everything gets waterlogged.
I don't even know what that means.
Filled with water.
Yeah, when the grass can't
Really?
when the dirt can't absorb any more water, so the water just sits on top.
So
Oh
it
my
just
god, what are we
comes up.
talking about?
Waterlogging.
Sidetrack.
Fuck. Games are coming
Waterlog.
out in 2021, and today we're going
I
to talk
don't
about...
believe you.
That's true. No, all games are cancelled. To be
Are
fair,
there any waterlog games?
do you think there's a
coming out
company
this
called
year?
Waterlogged Games?
Well,
Probably.
there is Shower with Your Dad Simulator.
Dad Simulator. Isn't that that's in Steam Early
Yeah.
Access at the moment? And today we're supposed to be, but clearly we're going to try and talk about everything. But we're going to be talking about what we are looking forward to in the year 2021 in video games.
Yes.
Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh, yo, yeah,
What?
yeah, I agree. Yeah, basically, there's a Hogwarts game for PS5 that's coming out, right?
Oh
And
yeah,
it's like-
there is.
Yeah, and it's like, which is really convenient because me and Exo basically just kind of like last year we binged like the entire like series,
Yeah.
and it's like,
I caught the tail end of that.
Yeah.
It was good. It was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it was mad fun. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm so hyped for it. It's like an MMO ish kind of game.
Ish.
Yeah,
Is it
this
like
looks
um,
fire as fuck?
you know the Harry Potter game that was on like the PS1 or whatever, where like Hagrid is just a pentagon, like his
Oh, yeah,
face
that
is just a
one.
pentagon.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Is it anything like that?
No, you create your own character. And
Oh,
you go
okay.
for like your own story and shit.
But in the same manner as Mario Odyssey, where you can buy the costume that turns you into fucking pixelated 64 Mario, I want there to be a
Yo.
costume for Hagrid where he just becomes a pentagon.
That's sick.
D-gen costume. right?
Yes, I would have that,
Oh,
bro.
so that's a game you can look forward to most.
Isn't that an open
It's
world?
awesome.
Isn't it open world MMO for Harry Potter?
MMO? I don't.
Where you just vibe in Hogwarts, like the
Yeah.
castle and shit.
I mean, I can't believe it's
That's
taken them
sick.
this long to try it because like there's never been a really good Harry Potter game because they've always been games based off the films and they're always shit. Especially what was it,
Yeah.
Half-Blood Prince, which was a Kinect only, I think, on Xbox 360.
Connect only.
I remember like looking at the Wii games. You know, I thought they were mad cool.
I've always wanted
I
to
didn't
do.
even know there were games on the
I've
Wii
always
for
wanted
it.
to do a Let's Play of Order of the Phoenix on Wii because I think it's on Wii. I just think it'd be hilarious because they're probably so terribly made.
Do you reckon it just bugs the fuck out like at
Yeah,
every turn?
probably, especially the Kinect one because it probably asks you to just point your arm towards the Kinect camera and then wave your arm in some weird way to do a spell, but it's probably broken as fuck. As broken
I
as
mean,
Sonic Free Rider.
yeah,
I
true.
mean, there's this one Kinect game I know that uses like voice commands for spells, so it might be that.
Yeah, remember when they first brought out the Xbox One and it had Kinect with it, and they were trying to be like, hey guys, one of the main commands is that you can say Xbox on, and then it turns on in like 15 seconds.
Oh my god!
Crazy.
I wanted it to be like a fucking VCR, basically, but also an Xbox. It was so weird.
Like for real. And then the second re-release, when they reboxed the Xbox One, no Kinect anymore. I can't believe they even tried that shit again. I cannot believe they tried it again.
It's more, yeah, it gets you more active. Well, it did that like a lot of like normal
Doubt.
people.
100 doubt.
No. I think that's like
No, it
normal
actually
people look
does.
at that and be like, yo, exercise, bro. Let me get that. You know,
Kid, the Wii Balance Board did better than that, and that was what?
I love the Wii U balance.
4 or
Is that
5
actually
years.
true?
Oh, no fucking. Oh, maybe. Wii Fit, I'm pretty sure, sold what? 60 million?
Yo.
Not sure how much.
Bloody hell.
That's not fucking true, bro.
No clue.
Do you reckon it was
I could
purely for the
actually-
soundtrack?
Wii Fit. No, it was for
honestly-
Wii Fit Trainer. Wii Fit Trainer and them hipsters.
22.67 million.
I'm gonna shut my mouth then. I was
Oh my
2/3
lord.
off. Dude, Nintendo in their prime, man. Nintendo in their prime. Speaking of Nintendo, Super Mario 3D World on the Switch. No comment.
And the extra content. Oh,
Yeah, Bowser's Fury.
Super
can't
Mario.
I played the
3D
crap out
World.
of it on the Wii U.
I can't believe in their like Super Mario 30th anniversary like announcement thing, they did that and they thought that that was good. Like, don't get me wrong, it's good, but it's like,
It's a really good game.
it is a
What?
really good
Oh my
game, but
God.
it's already been done. Two of
But
their
it's got more
announcements.
content.
Two of the main announcements were actually, yeah, to be fair, it does have a but we don't even know what that is. It's probably going to be like an extra world, and what's that going to be? 6 more levels. How long has it been since Super Mario 3D World came out, and that's all they could probably do? 6 more levels.
That's
Yeah,
true.
but I mean, it's just a like port, basically.
I'm not going to buy it. I'm happy that
I
they're
am totally
finally.
gonna buy it.
I'm happy that they're finally doing something with it because it's a really good idea. But I do think it should have been a new 3D World title because 3D Land was so good, and then 3D World was like, eh.
Really? No, I think
I
3D World
disagree.
was better.
Yeah,
I
that's
agree
what
with,
everyone says, but I
criticism.
just don't.
But also, I'm not gonna buy it right away, but I'm gonna buy it at some point just because I never owned it on Wii U.
Wait, so technically, isn't Cyberpunk 2077 coming out again for PS5 and Xbox One Series X? Xbox Series X. Isn't that 2021 release now?
No, I think it's for PS4.
They removed it off the PlayStations though, so yeah.
Yeah.
That's one to look forward to, boys.
On PS4, the game was a fucking train wreck.
Yeah.
I think everybody saw it coming with how many times it was being delayed.
Yeah, and people were like, "Yo,
No, it's
push it out,
insane,
push it
because-
out."
Just push
It's
it
like,
out.
No, it's the fucking execs. Like, it's so fucking insane.
Yeah.
They thought, how did they think that people were gonna find that acceptable?
Although I think instead of that, because obviously it was delayed like a ton, and there's still like tons of bugs. Like even like my friend played it, and he had a visual glitch like 5 minutes into the game.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think they
Yeah, it's
should
literally how it
have. I
goes.
think play testers would be really good.
Yeah, because like no one like literally played the game. It seems like.
I really feel like they should have spent more time making sure that the PS4 and Xbox One versions were absolutely perfect, and then delay like they did with Grand Theft Auto. Like Grand Theft Auto 5, that's coming out on PS5 and Xbox Series X again because they just can't stop porting the thing. Like they should have just stuck it out on the current gen and then delayed it for the next gen because more people were it probably sold more on the current gen rather than next gen. I think.
Well,
I
dude,
guess.
they're still updating that game, right?
Of course they
Yeah,
are.
that game still
Yeah.
gets like regular fucking content.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah, it does.
like every
It's essentially
few
an
months.
MMO.
I think the game is still good
I'm
enough as
actually
it is
now.
that we don't actually need a GTA 6. I mean, they just put out, well, they didn't just put out, but Red Dead. Red Dead's made by the same company, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it should be. Yeah.
Wasn't there a Wii port of Red Dead?
No.
There's
No.
Wii ports
Where
on
did you
most
get
No
that?
things.
fucking way.
True.
There's Wii ports of
Sure.
FIFA, and those are the funniest games to play.
FIFA
like-
08.
Wii FIFA is so arcadey. FIFA World Cup on the Wii was the most fun shit.
And I never stuck into FIFA. Like, you know what game I'm looking forward to? FIFA 2022. That's gonna be so
I
good.
fucking knew someone would
Never
bring that
mind.
up. FIFA 22, NHL 22, NBA 2K
Madden
20.
22.
Yeah, you know, those games. I always love their innovation. You know, they always try and make it one step up, you know.
I realize like yeah, they don't really. It's pretty much a reskin, yeah, but like it's also the same spot. So it's like, what more can you do without making it like Mario Power Tennis or something?
Well, the thing is, it's literally just a way to refresh microtransactions.
Yeah,
Yep.
for real.
Fucking insane.
Because they can sell like standard edition, an ultimate edition that comes with like that comes with like 10,000 coins, I think it is in FIFA, and then like an
Some
ultimate
shit like that.
ultimate super deluxe edition, which comes with like you get a super cool card for your ultimate team and 10,000 coins.
Which is
It's
only
like-
relevant for 1 year.
So yeah,
Pog.
and it's not
Less than
and it's
a
not a tradable
Less
card.
than a
So you
year,
can't
yeah.
you can't put that player on the market for more coins. You have to keep it, and it's just like it's so obvious what they do.
But people keep falling for it, bro.
I think less and less people are falling for it now. I think
Good.
like in 13, 14, 15, when Ultimate Team started becoming a thing and they started realizing, fuck, we can make so much money out of this. That's when it became big because they started like putting more emphasis on like,
Milking wallets out of it.
yeah, because they started doing more
Yeah.
like limited edition cards and like Team of the Year, Team of the Season. But then once they realized that the game isn't actually the core game isn't actually that good as it is, they were just like, well, we'll stick a story mode in there instead. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Why not?
But yeah, I wouldn't get a new console for like any of those games. What I would get a new console for though is God of War Ragnarok. That is the game I'm looking forward to. I don't know if
Oh,
it's coming
yeah.
out this year though. I think it's coming out like start of next year.
I looked it up and it did say 2021, but
Yeah.
it could get delayed. Who knows?
Honestly, yeah, because that game, it reminds me a lot of the Batman games, mainly just because the camera's like over the shoulder, and those games are amazing. But also, like, I played the first one; it's so good.
Yeah, like the like original God of War trilogy, like on the PS2 and the PS3, the third one, were just like so much fun. Like the story was super well written, the gameplay was super fun. It was like super violent. As like a 6-year-old, you're just like, yeah, let me fucking cut some shit up. And I've never played a game since God of War 3 that had a story mode that I like fell in love with that much, if you know what I mean. So I like moved away from the single player stuff and I did like, you know, various multiplayer games, CSGO, la-di-da, whatever. God of War 4 came out on the PS4, right? and I didn't have a PS4, and I just
Like the reboot?
I watched it. Yeah, the reboot. The one with like the kid
reboot.
where he just says boy all the time. It's not a reboot because it's like not related to any of the old games at all. Like he has like a mental flashback or PTSD or whatever the fuck. But that's like the only bits of the old game. And I watched it and I wanted to play it, but I didn't want to blow 350 or 400 quid or whatever on a PS4 just for that one game. And then they announced Ragnarok, and they said that like PS4 games would be playable on the PS5. So I think just for those two things, when God of War 5 comes out, I'm gonna get a PS5 and play those two games. That's what I'm looking forward to.
They got their claws on you.
They are so good. Like that game got like Game of the Year like a while ago. And it's like that's reasonable compared to when like what was the other games that got Game of the Year like after that?
Last of Us 2 for some reason.
Is there a Last of Us 2 port coming out on PS5 and Xbox X? Or is it already a thing? It wouldn't surprise me because they did that for PS4 when they remastered it for PS4, didn't they?
They probably will do that.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
But wouldn't God of War be on PS Now?
I don't know.
Most of might be in luck. I think I have 3 months of Xbox Ultimate. I just haven't used it on PC. I just don't care.
Yeah.
I should play Halo the Master Chief. When is Halo Infinite coming out? Is that 2021?
This year, yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't write that down. I am looking forward because they are making it such a big deal. They have constantly made it a big deal since Xbox One was a thing, but nothing's ever come of it. Like they're treating it the way that Nintendo treated Breath of the Wild. Like they're just building up on it and not actually showing anything.
I've been a huge Halo fan for a long time. Like, I don't even have an Xbox One because it's like Halo 5 was so disinteresting to me.
Yep. Same.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, apparently that one sucked because of like they changed a lot of gameplay shit.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, it seems like a good game. It just doesn't seem like a good Halo game.
I saw the gameplay trailer for Halo Infinite or whatever it's called, and it didn't look that. Like it looked pretty.
That one dude that looks like
Halo-y.
like he's like a PS3.
Yeah.
It looks very Halo-y, but maybe that's probably what people want. You know, they probably want a return to like what. Reach and ODST and etc. They probably want to return to that because Halo 5 Guardians, like I sunk a lot of hours into that game and I couldn't get behind it. It left a bad taste in my mouth. I was just like, nah, I'll carry on with COD. Thank you very much. I'm all right.
Have you played Cold War?
No.
Planning on it?
Maybe.
You know
I'm
what?
not
I'm
sure.
looking forward to that new Call of Duty game that's coming out with shit. No, I'm not. I don't play Call of Duty.
Is there even one coming out this year?
I don't
There
know.
They
always
do one
is.
every year.
They do one
There-
every
there
year
always
without
is.
fail.
There's no
Is
announcement
it every year?
Yeah.
On the other hand,
I don't
with the
think it's-
ridiculous...
It's
Well,
go
you
on.
go. With the ridiculous
Okay.
success of Warzone... Sorry.
Go on.
Warzone looks cool as fuck.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's also
Played it,
massive.
With the
Warzone is fun.
With the success of Warzone, they might not need to do one every year because I feel like they needed to do one every year just to like keep the fucking train going because they were selling less and less every year. When Infinite Warfare came out, I think it was Infinite Warfare that was one that was shit. That was the Titanfall clone.
It was the one after Modern Warfare 3.
Wasn't
No,
like
it was the one
Advanced
after Black Ops
Warfare or
4.
something?
Advanced
It was
Warfare.
like
That's the
Advanced
one.
Warfare or Ghosts or
Yeah.
Infinite Warfare or one of
Ghost
those.
was the beginning of the downward trend.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ghosts.
yeah.
All right.
I've seen
This
lots
was
of
the first
people.
COD game I actually owned.
I've seen lots of people defend Ghost as the best COD.
I mean, when
Hell
I
no.
played it wasn't actually that bad in my opinion.
It was better on the next gen consoles at the time because on current gen, so Xbox 360, PS3, and Wii U, they would have limited like rooms, so the massive ass maps would only be decent on next gen because those consoles could handle more people.
Yeah.
So they had less
You put
people on the
Wii
current
U
gen.
along those two consoles.
I had no Wii U. I had the game on Wii U.
Oh, that's tragic.
That's like
Dude,
playing.
I was so
Like
confused
Call
when
of
that game came out because in all the marketing, they showed like all these different like ancient warriors and shit, like fucking all this traditional shit, and then I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, why? But then when the game came out, it was just like a regular Call of Duty game.
Yeah.
I was
Exactly.
so fucking confused. I was like,
Yeah, bro.
what? What was the point in all that?
They're never going to try and break away from the formula too much because that was the formula that made them internationally successful with Modern Warfare 2. I was gonna say like playing it on the Wii U is like playing the fucking Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 immobilized DS port or mobilized DS port. Man,
But the way they do
for
it,
that game are pretty cool.
they are fucking cool.
Oh, really?
To be fair,
I've never seen it.
there are so very many exploits. Like
Yes.
for real.
But fucking the way they do it with COD, it's like it's not like they're rushing the games because it's a free company rotation. Well, free
Yeah, it is.
developer rotation. So it's
Yeah.
Infinity Ward, Treyarch, and who's the other one?
Activision, right?
No, Activision's
Or
the
did they
publisher.
stop?
They stopped, I think.
I thought it was
Wait,
just.
wait.
I thought it was just Infinity Ward and Treyarch. One company produced a lot of them, I think. I'm not sure if I've got this right. And that's when...
Treyarch made Black Ops. Infinity Ward made Modern Warfare and all that shit.
Yeah. I think when
Yeah.
Treyarch started producing them, they were just like, we want another Infinity Ward Call of Duty. Infinity Ward made it good.
The one that ousted themselves was Sledgehammer.
Sledgehammer, that's the
Oh
one.
yeah, I
Oh
remember.
yeah,
I
right.
wanted
stopped
another,
it.
I wanted another
They
Sledgehammer
stopped
Call of
it.
Duty.
Wait, no, I don't think they stopped. The last, because it's like, doesn't that mean it's a full company rotation now?
Why not?
It's got Treyarch, Infinity Ward, Activision, and Sledgehammer. The last Sledgehammer game was in 2018, so they got like 1 year. So like maybe this year is their time to make that game.
Like
We
for
will
real,
see.
if you want to beat the dead horse of making first-person shooter games about war and make original ideas, you're going to need as many people as you can to get original ideas.
Oh wait, no, I'm an idiot. I was right. Activision's the publisher. Sledgehammer
Oh, okay.
made Modern
Sledgehammer
Warfare.
was the dev.
I want a new Battlefield.
Oh, okay.
Battlefield 2021. I want Battlefield 2021.
Oh no, bro. Battlefield used to be good. So Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 were good.
Battlefield 4
And then
sick.
fucking...
And then they just
What
sucked.
was it? They made some super dookie ones. Battlefield 1...
Hardline.
Battlefield 1. No, Battlefield 1 was incredible.
Hardline was good.
Mm.
I think
like
5
Hardline.
was bad. Like Battlefield 5 was horrible.
Yeah,
That
Battlefield
was
5 was...
it was the World War II one that was super buggy. Like the World War II Battlefield was super buggy.
Battlefield 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was
Yeah.
1.
Because
I have
yeah,
one.
because
I
it had
got
it had destructible setting. I think that caused
Yeah.
a lot of glitch.
I
Yeah.
have Battlefield 1 on my PS4. I got it like on Christmas Day, and I touched it once, and I've not touched it for the past like 3 years.
You weren't missing
all.
out. I mean, it's fun. It's more like realistic than COD. I think all Battlefield need to do is like remake one of the like OG good ones, like Battlefield 3 remastered or Battlefield 4 remastered, just like COD did with the flipping COD 4. COD 4 remastered.
Yeah, COD 4 Remastered, that was good. I think the main thing we should be paying attention to 2021 is that the new Among Us map, yes,
Oh yes, dude.
has
Holy
to be
crap.
said. The
Guy,
new
bro.
Among
When
Us
the
map.
imposter is thick,
No.
bro. Yes,
No.
dude.
I thought they were making Among Us 2.
They were,
they
and then they
canceled it
cancelled
to
it.
work on
canceled
the,
it.
No,
work on
they
the
were-
original.
They were working on it before it exploded in popularity, and then they decided, nah, we're just gonna
Not.
yeah.
They're gonna expand on the original.
add stuff to the original game.
Yeah, because the code for the original was old. I think that's what they said. They were like, the code for the original game is kind of shit, so we're actually going to make it better.
They would have to like remake the entire like code again if they wanted to add shit because it's like so fucking, I don't know, like old. I don't know.
Fucking Fall Guys, bro. All of the reviewers were saying like, this is a game that's gonna last. It's gonna last you a really long. It dies in a week, and I bought it, and I so regret buying it because I've only played like 3
No,
hours
bro,
of it.
you should. I mean, there's still an active player base.
Season
like,
3 just came
Yeah,
out.
but the game.
It's
the
good.
game's
Like the
not
main
fun.
issue. No, the only problem I have with Fall Guys is it takes so fucking long in between anything.
Yeah, for real.
Really?
Well, yeah, you have to wait so long
Like
to
the
get into a game.
menus.
You have to
Oh.
wait for
I
everyone
I
to be
mean
loaded
that
in.
much is fine, but it's just I don't know. There's just something about like everything in that game where it feels like there's just like a pause after
Everything that happened.
It's like getting a
after
Subway.
you're done with something. Yeah.
It's like getting a Subway.
What does that even mean?
Like Subway, you just there's so many delays and you're just waiting for it. But with they ask you something.
Oh, yeah.
do
You're
you get what
watching
I
the
mean?
bar
No,
tick
yeah.
up on the Subway microwave as it heats your
no,
brain.
like legit. If it wasn't like that, the game would be so much better. But it's like you just wait for so long.
Yeah, for real.
Another game that's coming out this year is Spark the Electric Jester Free. I don't know if you guys know what that is.
No
Oh,
clue.
It's like
I've heard of it.
it's like adventure, but like really really fast. like really fast.
Would you say it's a
Speedy.
Sonic adventure?
Essentially,
Crazy.
Cool.
Yo, Sonic.
Like,
Crazy
thought,
Taxi remaster.
What else is Breath of the Wild 2? That's coming out this year, right?
Is it?
I mean, I'm expecting for it to be in development now, but also they could just reuse tons of assets, bro. It's on the same console, so it's not like they're upgrading the graphics or anything.
mhm.
Yeah, but would we?
Why would they change it?
Exactly. So it's like
It
it's
would
not going to
be
take as
like,
long as Breath of the Wild 1 did.
Oh, what is that game? Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, right? How they use mostly the same assets and shit. Majora's Mask is the only Zelda game that I like haven't beaten yet.
I'm like so mixed on that game because I think it's really cool, and I think it's like I watched like 3 Let's Plays of that game like when I was younger, and I really like watching the game. But every time I play the game, like 20 minutes later, I'm like, I really don't want to play this game.
It's a lot more like difficult than Ocarina of Time. Like it's a lot more time pressed. Like you always feel that pressure with it.
Crimson's thoughts on Majora's Mask is my opinion on Zelda in general. Never ever been able to get
you
into
like
Zelda.
watching it, but you don't like
I
playing
love watching it. Watching people play it is so good. But I think that's just because I really enjoy watching Let's Plays still, because I'm still a fucking 5-year-old. But
you should watch Skyward Sword speedruns.
I've seen Skyward Sword speedruns. They're fucking brilliant.
They're in the title screen for half the game.
I've never been able to properly get into a Zelda game, and I didn't even bother trying with Breath of the Wild because I was like, that's a lot of money for something I can't be 100% sure I'll enjoy.
I would say you should try it because I'm going to say, so I really like the game, but I'm going to say as a Zelda fan, it's not yeah, you're not just going to like Breath of the Wild because you like Zelda, because it's completely different. It's
It
not
is so
really
much
a Zelda
different.
game, but it's a good game, just very, very different. It's not
I
exactly what
actually
wanted,
don't like
but
it.
I really like it.
It's so I'm just like an old school Zelda fan, bro, and the game is just like the controls are different. The objectives are different.
As a Zelda, like I was really disappointed with what it became. Like before I played it, I really thought I wasn't gonna like it, so I put it off for like 3 years, almost, and then I played it in like October or September. I really liked it. It was also so weird, like for the story aspect, where like they basically revealed that the timeline, like the timeline always existed for the most part. Like they've basically had been actively writing the stories with the intention of fitting the timeline since like 2000, since they started developing Twilight Princess.
Yeah, because like they put it out in Hyrule Historia, and it's like the timeline splits into like alternate realities, doesn't it, or some shit? It splits into two.
It
blocks.
splits into 3 depending on what happens in Ocarina of Time.
That's fucking ridiculous. That they've even tried that. Like, can you imagine if like all of a sudden Nintendo started being like, Super Mario has a timeline. It's all connected. Like,
I mean, Super Mario's timeline is pretty one-dimensional.
Yeah,
it's weird. It's weird because, like I said, originally they obviously didn't intend for it, but they had been planning for it since at least 2001.
I'm interested in seeing if they do anything different with Breath of the Wild 2, because it's literally what they said in the announcement trailer is the sequel to Zelda Breath of the Wild is in development for Nintendo Switch. So that makes it seem a lot like, and also the fucking trailer is in the same like graphical. It's
direct
animation style.
It's the same 2 characters.
Yeah,
I
same 2
hope
characters
that like
the same style.
thematically, it's similar to what Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask did, where the second one is going to be much darker of a game.
I mean,
I don't want it to be
dark.
like the trailer was pretty dark, right?
Yeah,
but I want it to be like the same gameplay, but a different story and a lot darker.
I want them to flesh out the combat more. Because like I know in the original Breath of the Wild you can do a ton of crazy shit, but that requires you to put in so many hours. It's actually unreal. Like, have you seen those videos of people just like completely creaming Lynels?
Yeah,
I have actually. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's not even that funny. It's
that kind of game though, isn't it?
I think they should flesh out the gameplay. So
I feel like they have to. They can't just do the same thing. I mean, I know
obviously they're probably gonna add some shit to Vashika Slate and let you play as Zelda or some shit. Maybe you get to play as Ganon.
Gandalf.
Yo.
Gandalf in fucking Smash Bro.
Imagine being able to play as Ganon though. That'd be sick.
That'd be pretty
Ganondorf. Because it's not Ganon. It's Ganondorf. They're 2 different things.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Well, kind of.
One's a bacon and the other's a bloke. They're the same thing, he just has like 2 forms. My guy's like a transformer.
Briefly, I will say, along the lines of Nintendo, they have recently acquired Next Level Games, which of course did develop Luigi's Mansion 3, so we might get Luigi's Mansion 4, but also did develop Mario Strikers. So I want Mario Strikers 3.
Oh, Mario Strikers.
Mario Strikers 3. I love how it's like we're supposed to be
That's
talking
so
about
good.
the shit that is coming out in 2021, but we've ended up being like, what do we want, basically? But fuck
Speculating.
it. I want
We
Mario
also
Strikers
talked like
3.
for ages about old games and like the shit
Yeah,
that's
but
already
it's
happened. Oh, I'm sorry, but yeah, chill. Let's carry on talking about that for a second. That'll be cool.
I just want Mario Strikers 3. I want either a remaster of Mario Strikers Charged for the Switch. It doesn't even have to be a remaster. You want it, you can't be bothered to fucking update the graphics. I don't give a shit. Port that shit onto the Switch.
Port it.
Stick some online multiplayer in it. You can even hide it behind a paywall. I don't give a fuck, man. I want Mario Strikers 3 on... I don't know. I want Mario Strikers Charged on Switch or Mario Strikers 3. That's what I want.
Just torrent a doll, forehead.
Dude, of course. Yeah, but what... But why?
But Charge has motion controls.
No, I mean Nintendo.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Did it
Lamau.
anyway.
They've done it before. Why don't they just do it again?
Also...
the sports bundle, bro.
I think... I mean, I know it's supposed to be what is coming out in 2021, but I'll bet money this is going to happen. Obviously, Mario 3D All-Stars isn't going to be available past March. They will end up putting each game separately on the eShop, and I think then they will put Galaxy 2 on the eShop. I think they're making Galaxy 2.
I don't think they're gonna bother.
But why? It's the best one.
Oh yeah, Scott Pilgrim game is getting released. Obviously, it's really close to pre-order, which is the 15th of this month, I think.
Yeah.
Another
And
Scott?
have you seen the box art?
No. I'll stick it up on
Oh
screen.
my god. Yeah. Let me send it. It's. Oh my god, it's
Sound
so
effect.
cool.
Yeah.
You're gonna love this.
This guy nerdgasming over fucking box art.
Box up, my
No,
guy.
no.
Where
You
he's-
don't understand.
Oh, I do like
Look at
that.
it.
That does look quite... That's Sonic Mania.
He's doing the Sonic Adventure
That's
2 thing, bro.
It's Sonic Mania!
Yeah.
Oh,
And the shapes
yeah.
and the shapes and stuff. It's like the original Sonic trilogy, for like the Japanese.
I
box
like
art.
that. That's like a cool
Yeah.
little callback.
That looks cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward
It's
to that.
mad cool.
I might actually buy it.
It's gonna be really cool. I wanted to get it, but I thought like pre-orders were gonna be like Christmas, and I already kind of blew out all my money on games. So.
Yeah, fair.
Deliver newspapers, bro. You'll make bank in no time.
Deliver
I can't be
newspapers.
going working, bro. Work? Fuck that.
It's exercise, but you throw newspapers at people's
Sexercise.
lawns.
It's getting up in the morning, and I don't want to do that.
Oh no.
What
Just
a
go to
kid.
sleep after you deliver them.
No,
Or
I don't
just
have
never
time for that,
sleep.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pog.
Never sleep,
Just do what I
forehead.
do.
Yeah, for real. This kid was up until fucking 8. I was just like... I mean, I was up
and then
until...
got in
I was
bed
up until
because
10.
it was cold.
Not
yeah,
because you were
let's not
tired,
talk
just
about how
because it
long
got
I
cold.
was up.
I was cold. I didn't sleep. I still haven't
When-
slept.
When did you... You still haven't slept!
I still haven't slept.
What the fuck, bitch?
What the fuck? How are you alive?
Crimson,
Sleep,
it's your
bro.
protege! I've only got a couple more, but these are all like brief...
Well, there's Ratchet and Clank. The new
yeah,
Ratchet
I was going to say,
and
yeah,
Clank.
Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. That looks fun.
Ooh, yeah, that looks fucking
I mean,
fire, dude.
I can wait because I'm not gonna get it because I can't get a PS5 because that shit's expensive. But like,
The only one I played was a Rift in Time or a Crack in Time. That was fun actually on the PS3.
I have
that's the only
Size
Ratchet and
Matters.
Clank I've played.
I have Size
yeah.
Matters on my Vita, and I got the PS4.
Size
like-
matters.
I fucking love the PS4 one, bro.
Little Nightmares 2 coming out pretty soon. I'm not sure if it's got a release date, but I know it's 2021. Little Nightmares, if none of you... I think on a Crimson server.
Oh yeah.
Little Nightmares, if you haven't played it, play it
Second
or
one.
watch a Let's Play of it. It's fucking brilliant. It's one of my favorite games of like the past couple years, and I hoped that they would do a sequel. I always used to go into like my fucking bootleg game store, and they always used to have the special edition with the little girl figurine. I was like, I kind of want it, but it's such a waste of fucking money. But
I always
Yeah.
heard mixed reviews about Little Nightmares. I don't think it was that good.
I think it's really, really good. No one sees any like it's really,
Also,
really
you get to be a flesh golem.
yeah. It takes you for a fucking ride. I'm interested in seeing what they do with it because I'd be more than happy for a second game that just follows the same gameplay mechanics, but it's just a story. Where the fuck are they going to take it? Like, no spoilers, obviously. But where does it go? It has to be a separate character, doesn't it? I haven't seen any
Yeah, there
trailers
is.
for it. So.
There's this guy with
Imagine.
this like bag, this box head dude.
Oh, Fair play.
With the same little like triangle pyramid head little shit. Chaotix mentioned Gotham Knights.
Oh yeah, shit,
Right.
that is coming out.
Oh, yeah.
I was forgetting about the new
wouldn't
Batman ones.
Again, I wouldn't get your hopes up because it's developed by Montreal, as in Warner Bros. Montreal, which made Origins. So
Yeah.
like it's a little bit on like the lower side of the spectrum, but Rocksteady and Roger Craig Smith made a few tweets like a while back last year. So they're working together, and Roger Craig Smith, mind you, is the same voice actor for Batman in Origins.
The guy who does Sonic does Batman.
No, he did Batman in Origins. It was a one-time thing.
Fucking hell, I have to check that
He
out.
does,
I am the
he
Dark
does
Knight.
a lot of stuff you would believe.
Oh my god.
He does Datara from Naruto too.
Fucking hell.
Oh, that's fucking sick. But yeah.
This
Man's,
man.
they're working on something.
I'm
Hopefully
always-
it's Batman related.
I'm always out of touch with all the Batman games. Like I never know what's coming out, what came out when.
I've
Like,
played
Yeah.
all four. Like Blackgate, I didn't play Blackgate. Before that. I didn't play VR because what's the point? But all four of them are so good. Like I love Origins. Origins for a while was my favorite,
that's what I've heard.
but like, and then I realized like, oh wait, City exists. Lol.
But Lego Batman.
That is the only one I played.
I kind of grew
That's
out of
the
Lego
best
games. I'm
one.
not gonna lie to you.
Lego Batman
Batman's
the
good, bro.
game
Ah,
on
bro.
PS2 because there was so much hype surrounding that game
Emulate.
because Lego Star Wars had come out and that was
Lego Star Wars was so good.
unbelievably huge and they were all like, right, they're obviously going to do another Lego game based off an IP. What's it going to be? And then they did Batman and everyone was like, fuck! And then they did Lord of the Rings and it wasn't good. Speaking of Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. Fuck yeah, dude. Let's go. The only way I'm interested in consuming the Skywalker Saga is through Lego Star Wars. Fuck watching it. I'm playing it in a Lego format.
Lego games died for me when they put in voice acting.
I know.
Yeah, true.
Ooh.
Actually
I'll-
true.
But I'll always have a soft spot in my heart for Lego Star Wars. Like even with voice acting, just because it was the one that started everything.
I still remember the adverts for that shit.
Yeah, dude.
I just missed them going.
Yeah, that's because the first one, Lego Star Wars, is it just called Lego Star Wars? Because it's episode 1, 2, and
Yes,
3.
Lego Star Wars, the
Pretty
video
sure.
game, bro.
Lego Star Wars, the video game, but it's the sequel trilogy for some weird reason, and then they decided to port the original trilogy. But yeah, the first game of the sequel trilogy is just funny. Watching Leia die with a Lego sound effect is so fucking brilliant.
People have made a meme out of this sound effect now, but
Literally, yeah.
the rebels, when the rebel dies,
Yeah.
and he just goes, oh, that's just a meme now. I don't know why, and I don't know why it took 15 years to become a meme, but it's just now a meme.
I don't know. Memes are kind of miraculous.
A lot, yeah, and also memes are memes are fucking infinite. I mean, somebody touching
never know.
my spaghetti. How old is that animation? And then that became a meme a couple years back.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah.
My God.
Alright, it's time for the showstopper.
Oh yeah.
Inhale.
Monster Hunter
Yeah.
I've
Rise.
never touched a Monster Hunter game in my life.
with Monster Hunter Rise coming to Nintendo Switch near you in March.
I mean, I was
don't
thinking
remember
of
the
getting World. Monster Hunter World. Is it worth getting World right now?
date. Not if you're getting base world. Okay. So I've been playing Monster Hunter since like 2012 or so. Since 3, and I hated base world. There's a lot of problems with it. The streamstone system, monsters died too quickly, in my opinion. But then Iceborne came around and fixed almost all of those issues. It added a few just because of how the clutch system works, but Iceborne is really good. But the thing is that most of the problems I have with base world are fixed, even if you don't own Iceborne. My God, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so fucking good. The only cool thing that I would have liked is they're not adding another new weapon type.
It's cool, but I was talking to my friend the other day. Like, he's played a ton of World, right? But he doesn't have any consoles. He has an Xbox. He has a PS4, but that's it. I don't know. I think console exclusivity, especially when was World like how big was World? Like, World feels pretty big. Like, I feel like a lot of people
Worlds
play
is
it.
pretty massive.
feels like-
yeah. Like in terms of the player base or the game.
Yeah, player
The
base.
player base. Yeah, it was like top 5 on Steam for almost a year.
Yeah, so
Damn.
I don't know. It feels dumb because people aren't just gonna buy a Switch for Monster Hunter.
I don't really care if it's an exclusive or not. I'm fine with it being exclusive because I know for a fact there's not going to be crossplay if it's not an exclusive. So that way, all the community is on one fucking thing. You can play with everyone. I was really sad that World was the one that blew up.
Why?
Because like Monster Hunter has always been massive in
yeah, it's been
Japan,
huge.
right? But it's never been like, it's always been kind of niche here.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's just, there's a lot of things in World they changed from the older games that I don't like. There's a lot of things that they change, like the quality of life stuff is amazing, but how the skills work, like the power creep and shit. Also, like the art style in World. Oh my fucking god! There's like 3 colors in the entire game, and they're all shades of gray.
Lol. My guy fucking wrote an Audible. That's an Audible book right there on Monster Hunter.
Oh, that was
bother me.
not. That was the synopsis.
The
Yeah, for
synopsis.
real.
Oh
That's
shit.
like, that's like Kingdom
I
Hearts
think I
shit,
would've
for
kept
real.
going.
That was the blurb.
Show me the documentary.
Oh.
Metro Prime 4 though. Never played Metro Prime.
Metroid Prime
Yeah.
4, that won't be out this year. No chance.
Not even close.
Not even. I'm saying 2023. If it even comes out, I
saying
don't even have hope
2025.
that it actually will come out. I think they'll cancel the project, or they'll work it into another Metroid game, and they won't call it Metroid Prime 4.
I need to get Metroid Prime for the GameCube so I can add it to the collection.
It's sweet, man. It's really, really good. Metroid Prime 3 is really good
I've
as
never
well.
played a Metro game in my life.
I played it at my
single-
friend's. My friend has it on his cube, but I do not.
Metroid Prime Corruption on the Wii is fan. Didn't they do a remaster for it? They ported them all
They
onto
did.
the Wii. Yeah,
Really?
Metroid Prime Trilogy. Yeah, 3 Corruption is so good. Very much. And Other M.
I thought that was the one that people look down
Huh?
on.
Other M is like fine, but the story is so bad and it's so railroaded.
Mm,
Like if it just wasn't structured the way it was, like the gameplay is fine.
yeah. I like the cutscenes though. The cutscenes are really, really good.
Can't wait for Sonic Adventure.
Oh yeah,
remake.
Shut up, Crimson. Sonic 2021. That is almost definitely coming out this year, but we don't know what it is.
Yikes.
I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like they're going to delay it again.
I feel like there's a whole separate episode about this, so we won't talk about it too much. But yeah, no one knows what it is. No one knows if it's the adventure remasters or if it's a new thing. I think it will be both.
We will see. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm well excited, but at the same,
yeah.
I'm well excited.
I'm like ready to be disappointed, but like I'm still excited, you know?
I feel
Like
like,
that
yeah,
kind of
that's how I felt about
It's
Forces.
gonna be dog shit.
That's how I felt about Forces. That's how I felt about Lost World when that got announced. No offense, Sinfin. That's how I felt about fucking, because it's like the fact that they were supposed to announce it and then they South by Southwest and then they didn't, obviously because of that, and then they were supposed to reveal it in their own like little Sega Direct thing and they didn't, and they've spent all this time still working on it. It's just gonna, the expectations of people are gonna be so high.
Well, no, because you gotta. I think people are done. Yeah, but all those dumb people are also still in a global pandemic, and I think they can somehow understand that shit's not gonna be great. Because one, it's Sonic Team. 2, it's Sonic Team, and 3, we're in a
Sonic
pandemic.
Team.
So
And
it's not like
4,
they
we're in
can
a
do
Sonic
much
Team.
Dude, the
worse.
pandemic ends in March. All the vaccines are coming.
I remember when they were doing like the marketing and shit for Forces, everyone thought it was gonna be like this huge fucking thing. And I was like, it literally just looks so bad. Like just from the outset, I thought it was gonna be awful. I was right.
I was so excited for it. I was like, yo, it's gonna bust Mania's ass.
No, I fucking
And sales
ugh.
it did. But, like,
Oh yeah, when
That
it got
game is
announced
so
in that
shit,
like,
man.
and they did a 25th anniversary party, and I was so hyped for it. I actually made a video on it, and they announced Mania, and I was like, if this is it, if this is the only announcement, I'm gonna be so disappointed because Sonic Mania is great, but 2D Sonic isn't my thing. I would put that right out there. And then they announced Forces,
I agree.
and I was just like,
Yeah.
fuck, this is it. This is like the big one. But then Classic Sonic appeared, and I was like, oh, okay, well, thank you, Generations 2. Great stuff.
Oh, when I saw that, I was like, I was like, oh my god, they're gonna make a big deal out of this, and then it's just gonna be. Then like even the little bit of gameplay I saw, I was like, what the fuck? It's literally, it just looks. It looked like what we got.
And the demo came out, and they gave you a minute to finish the level. And what did people do? They finished the level.
Crazy.
How do they do it? By holding the boost button.
Again, I dedicate a whole episode to Forces. In the same way that I do it with 06, but enough people have talked about 06 that that's a dead horse. But Forces, I have so much to say about that game.
I would rather play 06, honestly.
Of course, I'd rather play 06. I'd rather play 06 in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Modern Sonic, modern Sonic for a very long time is not gonna be.
It might be. You never know. You gotta have some hope.
Because there's none of the. As far as I know, they still have shitty level designers and shitty level designers.
Yeah,
Shitty level designer.
Shitty level designers.
Shitty level designer.
Is it one
I'm
bloke?
pretty sure they had one guy.
I swear it was like 2 people.
There's one single fucking
Forces.
design.
It had no merits apart from. I think it looked nice. That was all.
No, not even that. Not even that.
So bland.
It looked,
No.
It was like all the colours
Everything looked
sucked
out
of
of
that thing.
place. Yeah.
I love beating stages by holding forward and pressing the boost.
You don't even hold forward, man. You just.
You
Oh, it's
literally
just
don't.
pressing the boost?
You're
Wow.
on a train ride. You just have to sit down
The
and look at the
curves?
pretty color. Look at the pretty view. I mean,
And only how do they fuck up Sonic music?
Oh.
How does that happen?
looking back.
Like that song is so corny.
Sounds
It's
like
like
a life.
it's like
on the attack.
it's like the Smash Ultimate theme for me.
I
hate
don't know
it.
how they
Yeah, but
fucked that
Smash
one up
Ultimate, I feel like, what's it called? Is it called Relight?
Lifelight, I think.
Yeah,
Something.
that I feel like
That
they
song
went into
sucks.
that and said, right, let's make an anime theme tune.
Yes.
But fist bump.
It doesn't even like. It's not even that bad. The Smash Ultimate one.
No, it's not
Yeah, I
because
just
it
cringe. I
does
just
what
cringe.
it's set out to be. It's stupid.
Yeah.
It's pretentious, but at the same time, it sounds fucking great.
But how do you go
But
from
this-
like the Brawl theme, right, which is this like epic orchestral, like sick piece, to that?
It is a fall from grace, don't you think? Like, absolutely.
Yeah.
Sad.
I suppose you could say
Thanks.
they'll announce a new fighter for Smash Bros. this year, I imagine.
Oh,
Don't know who that's
they're
gonna
gonna announce
Wait,
like
really?
no.
What?
We're getting the whole like shebang this
Yeah,
year.
all
Like,
the rest of the
early
fighters
next
have to
year.
be. All the rest of the fighters will be announced. It ends holiday 2021. That is it. There's
And
no
we're
more
getting
Smash
another
DLC.
pack. Yeah, it will be.
It's not announced.
But hopefully they just don't remake another Smash game again.
No, I feel like if they're gonna make another Smash game, they have to.
It can't be on this system.
They
No, it's
should
done.
just stop, bro. They can't stop failing to replace Melee. Just stop making games.
Don't you just not play Smash Crimson? Don't you just play like Rival?
I don't play Smash anymore, but I used to be in a crew. Yeah, I used to play PM in Smash 4, like really seriously.
PM is fun. And it's coming
And,
back,
um,
which I'm glad to
I've
see.
always wanted to touch it, but I've never gotten the chance.
It's called
Well, I
P
have,
Plus
actually.
now. You can play it.
Yeah, Project
They,
Plus.
Yeah.
they remade it and it's like gaining popularity. So
Yeah, P Plus is super good.
You can now
There's
finally
Knuckles.
play Canuckless. Yeah, you can play Canuckless.
P Plus is just so good. It's just like it's literally just PM, but the next batch.
yeah, I mean that is
Yeah.
basically what it is.
They had to, didn't they? They had no choice.
But it's insane that Microsoft has literally given more money for Smash than Nintendo has. And
Really?
it's like
Yeah.
because Microsoft bought out Smash.gg.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah,
So-
I remember.
Literally, like if Smash was owned by any company other than Nintendo, it would be like a top esport, like
For real.
competing with like Rocket
It legit
League
would.
and-
Yeah.
But they literally just stop. It's like we're not even asking them to help. We're just asking them to stop fucking shooting us in the fucking leg and the foot and the heart and the fucking brain, bro. Like
With the fucking cannon that they're using to show
They're
that.
pulling out like a Fallout.
with the fucking nuclear missiles.
Nintendo doesn't
Damn.
seem to want to acknowledge that the past exists unless it's incredibly financially beneficial for them and easy with no
It's
effort,
so
aka Super Mario
weird.
3D All Stars.
But no, it's not even that. Because if they were ignoring it, it would be fine. But they're actively going out of their way to fuck people over for no reason.
Yeah. They're not even.
They don't even get money
They're
from
following the
If they
mantra.
ignored it, it would be whatever.
They're following the let go of the past, kill it if you must mantra. Does anyone else have any more 2021 games, or are we done here, boys?
Not really.
I think we're done, right?
I think we're done.
it. I'm good.
Yeah.
I
That's
want
it.
Crash 5. I'll say that. Crash Bandicoot 5.
Bro, the fourth one just came out.
Literally.
Leisure Strike?
Calm down. Actually, you know what? I really want CTR on PC. If there's anything that I want, it's CTR on PC.
Has there ever been a Crash game on PC?
No.
Yes,
no.
Insane Trilogy's on PC. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
I just need it on PC. I am paying for like PlayStation Plus because I want online matchmaking with racing is so fascinating to me. I love it. It's so cool. Like I love playing Mario Kart 8 online. It's just CTR is like such a cool game, and like I can't do Wii because I don't have a Wii disc like Mario Kart Wii. So CTR's like the next best thing. So
There's actually a lot more coming out than I thought there was. To be fair, I thought we'd actually be struggling to fucking list shit, but honestly,
you were wrong. You were wrong once again.
Yeah, true. What are you What are you most looking forward to next year? If I could ask the question.
To summarize, okay, Crimson, you go first.
Well,
Monster Hunter.
yeah.
Monster Hunter Rise. All right.
Monster Hunter is like the only thing I care about this year.
Well, since I'm probably gonna be getting a PS5 and like at some point, then probably either the Harry Potter game or the Ratchet and Clank game. Those are kind of fun.
I'll agree with XO. I'll say Hogwarts Legacy.
God of War Ragnarok, I reckon.
Ragging that cock.
Probably either that Batman game if it is real, the Rocksteady one if it's real, or Zelda Breath of the Wild 2.
If that comes out,
Big if it comes out.
no fucking chance.
Yeah,
I will say, if we're still okay, I'll place my bet now because it's not going to happen, and there will be no return. If we are still doing this podcast this time, December this year, and it has come out, I'll buy every member here Nitro for a month.
Oh, shit.
I will say that.
Okay.
Or I'll
You
just
just
give
buy
you
me
the
a
fucking
pint
money.
or
Who cares?
something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I'll
give
give
me
you
a
the
pint.
give you the money.
Free
worth.
Nitro.
Alright.
We have placed the bet. It is here.
Alright,
It has
bet.
been immortalized. We will find out if we still do this on episode 115 of Ridercast recorded in December.
Well, like episode
I don't
15
think
because
we'll
we
be doing
fucking do this like
not that much.
We literally
Not
do
that
this like
much.
once a month. We do it once
Yeah.
a month.
I think that's healthy once a month. I think it's good.
Yeah, to be fair. Start the new year with a bang. I want to hit 10 million subscribers.
no.
I want to hit 100 million subscribers now.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the fucking
More ambition.
what? So 10 is diamond. What would 100 be?
No, PewDiePie literally got nothing.
No, PewDiePie. Of course, PewDiePie got nothing. He's the only person to do it other than T-Series, and they're not going to
So you
start
just get
getting.
nothing.
And no one else is ever going to do it. It will never be done again.
That is not true.
Who's going to do it? No one is even close. No one's even
Oh,
on
wait,
50
never
million,
mind.
let alone. It's in KSI.
There is a 100
KSI
mil
is
award.
second, right?
KSI is 23 million currently?
Bro, you're forgetting, bro. Life hacks. 5-minute crafts.
Oh,
Yeah, then like there's like probably like some of the kid channels. They probably have massive subscribers.
It's gonna been a good podcast.
Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Thank you very much, Moester and Crimson, for being our very last minute guests. This has been a
for
pretty
having
good
us.
one. I really enjoyed this one. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, everyone. Subscribe, like, share it with your fucking nan, even though she might be in hospital, but who cares? If she's got COVID, this is what she wants to listen to pass the
He
hours.
said the word, bro.
word.
British
British-
British COVID.
British COVID. Thank you very much for listening,
COVID.
everyone.
The best
And,
version of COVID. We're outperforming everybody.
All right, peace. Fucking hell.